We are LACERA, the LA County Employees Retirement Association. We administer the retirement benefits for our Los Angeles County employees. Currently, we have two different categories of employees. Our general members in plans A, B, C, D, and E, and our safety employees in safety plans A and B. For new employees of the county, only plans D and E are currently available for general members, and only plan B safety is available for safety members. All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to LACERA's pre-retirement presentation. I really want to congratulate you, first off, on taking this step and learning about your retirement, because the first step in having a great retirement is to learn all you can about it. So just by show of hands, let's find out, how many of you feel like you are ready to retire? Raise your hand if you are ready to retire. Look at all these hands going up. Okay. One time I had a lady who was dancing in the aisles and she was saying, yes, I am ready to retire. Now let's break it down a little bit. How many of you are physically ready to retire? More hands. You notice? How many of you are emotionally ready to retire? Yeah. Yeah, you'll notice some of the younger hands going up too, right? How many of you feel like you are financially ready to retire? Raise your hand. Ooh, wait a second. Where did all those hands go? What happened? Yeah. Okay, all right, great. So out of all of these people who feel like, yes, I'm ready to retire, only one of us really feels like we're financially ready to retire. Well, when we make the decision to retire, financial readiness is going to be a big part of that decision, because the last thing you want to do is retire from your great county job only to have to pick up another job for the rest of your life to pay your bills, to put food on the table, to make sure that you have a roof over your head. So one of the things we'll be talking about today is making sure you are financially ready to retire. And LACERA has some tips and techniques that you can use to make sure that you can have that retirement that you dream about, okay? So just to start off with, these are the topics that we will be reviewing today. We have a little bit of trivia up front. We'll talk about what makes up your retirement benefit. We'll talk about how the cost of living adjustment can help you with the problem of inflation. We'll discuss Social Security integration. I know we already talked a little bit about Social Security while we were setting up here. We're also going to talk about what makes a person eligible to retire, because you might feel ready to retire, but you might actually not be eligible to retire. And we'll talk about how LACERA puts together how much you will be receiving each month. We'll talk about choosing a retirement date. Then we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about how you can make your retirement even better. So we'll talk about topics such as purchasing service credit or transferring plans, if maybe that's something that you'd like to do. We'll also talk about the nuts and bolts of retirement. What do you need to do before you actually can retire? So this presentation is known as a pre-retirement seminar. It's really geared towards people who have 5 or fewer years to go before retirement. However, even if you have a little bit longer to go, you can get a lot of useful information out of this session today. So let's go ahead and dive in, shall we? Oh, I'm sorry. The other things we'll be talking about the paperworks that you need to submit, the timing of that, and we'll also talk about medical insurance, because of course that's a really big topic that a lot of our retirees are concerned about.